Lehlomela Tente is the man behind Maseru's Serumula Performance Academy and Choir. In this second of 2 episodes, he and his choir battle various obstacles to stage a performance never experienced in Lesotho before.
This will be the stage. We're going to try to push everybody else a little bit backwards so that the orchestra can sit here. And then see how everything else goes. Becoming a little bit nervous now.
Well, thanks. How are you?
Timpani. Can you communicate the David Timpani and the Tente came in and
Oh, I don't know. No, that one. Okay, let's take on that adagio.
In Maseru, the capital of Lesotho, choir master Lehlomela Tente and his Serumula choir have been breaking new musical ground. In less than 1 day, and after months of preparation, they will be performing their most challenging concert to date, one that covers works by Handel, Mozart and Beethoven. At the office of the Serumula Performance Academy, tensions are however running high, with final arrangements still not falling into place.
Last minute logistical hurdles, but then everything is moving smoothly.
Me, I don't know.
Did you just say me? I don't know.
Yes, me, I don't know.
Preparing for this work, it's not easy. Adrenaline gets to pump. You become nervous as a conductor. Am I ready? Is the orchestra going to be too ready? Is the choir really ready? The choir is not ready. And I'm not even ready. I need to print my music. I need to, so it becomes very exciting, very worrying, everything that you can think of in preparing for such a type of work.
Hey, Oshapo. Also deposited the chalet. Oh, okay.
Lehlomela is deeply committed to furthering choral music in Lesotho, and despite all the pressure around the concert, he cannot stop himself from helping a fellow conductor in need, even if it has to happen in the hall's parking lot.
Hey.
Confidence.
Okay.
Abana, note, for example.
Do, re, mi, fa, mi, re, mi, re, do, eh? So you have mi, do, re, mi, fa, mi, re, do. Do, re, mi, fa, mi, re, do. Okay. So yeah, time fractions are actually a bit tricky. So you have mi, do, re.
Problem.
Okay.
Only that part.
Okay. The thing is, Allegro, it's more or less between 96 and 120. Then there is Presto, there is what, and so yeah. Presto being a little bit too faster than, yeah.
Meanwhile, in the burnt-down hall next to where the office is housed, Hlompo Pitse, one of the sopranos in the choir, has discovered another way of making music, using the strings of an old broken-down piano.
Enjoy the
Thank you very much.
Okay, thanks for my brother. All right, okay. I always have people coming through to consult this and that. We have a concert, so we want to do this, we have that. So competitions, so it's like I'm running a consultancy, a music consultancy. And then I think I should start charging fees for that.
In a different part of Maseru, one of Lehlomela's other protégés is spreading his musical training amongst even younger singers.
Maseru in 2007, but before that, I joined the church choir, the youth choir, where it was conducted by Mr. Tente, Mr. Lehlomela. I was passionate about his conducting. And he told me that I have that skill of conducting. And I became motivated. I wanted to learn more, and then I learned more up until now. So in the choir, when he's still conducting, I'm still learning from him. I'm going to apply it here to the kids. And it works because these primary competitions, we always go there every year. And I always get position 1 or 2, nothing than that. And I think it's because of him. He taught me. Music is very important because it relieves stress or it motivates the learner. Music is hope if you have passion about music. So I think it's hope from the people, from those who have hope. Yes, who are passionate. We are passionate.
There you go. How can I you?
While Lehlomela's music development work is largely directed towards the poor, tomorrow's concert is aimed at the more affluent of Maseru's citizens. The concert is taking place at the prestigious Lehlomela Sports Club, and Lehlomela now goes to check on the stages, seating, sound and lighting.
What's up? Can I help? So this will be the stage. We're going to try to push everybody else a little bit backwards so that the orchestra can sit here. And then see how everything else goes. Becoming a little bit nervous now.
Already there's a problem with the portable stages.
How many stages are left?
Okay, thanks a lot. I know, I really appreciate it. Thanks. Bye.
The choir members now start arriving, but Lehlomela is not ready. His musical plans are also interfering with his personal life.
So if you got one on Twitter, these are his numbers. One at a time. One at a time. No, this money should be enough because I'm giving you 700. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
The orchestra members now arrive from across the border in South Africa. This will be the first full rehearsal, but immediately a further unexpected problem arises.
Can you communicate the David timpani and the Tente?
The timpani, right? What's happening to the timpani? It's all?
No, most other than timpani usually have like a high timpani because
So
we told more iron thing.
Oh no.
So please don't tell me how you do.
I didn't find it. No, that one I didn't know. No, that one.
Like how you
No, not at all. The music is not exciting without the timpani. It's not.
because it's a big instrument.
Yeah.
Everywhere we go, you hire a timpani player, but
Yeah, but I now to another instrument. That much I didn't know about.
For once, Lehlomela's experience does not match his ambitions.
No. Obama, I didn't know that we ought to have hired a timpani.
It's unfortunate. We'll try to call somebody to see if they can deliver it from Bloom to bring it here, because then the music won't be Beethoven without timpani. It will be a mess. All right.
The show, however, must go on.
This is Lehlomela Tente. Welcome to Lesotho. Welcome to the Mountain Kingdom. Hopefully enjoy your stay. We're going to start off now with 1 hour rehearsal of the Mass. Maybe at 8 we knock off. Okay, let's take on that adagio. And then bam, bam, yeah. And...
It quickly becomes clear during the rehearsals that the orchestra is not as prepared as they should be.
KK, you are flat most of the time. Okay. So we start with them. 1, 2, and... Maseru Nchebe. Da, 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 and...
Things seem not to be working. Lehlomela, however, finds it easier to channel his conducting inputs through what he knows best, his choir.
Choir! Ugh. Sorry, guys. Guys, you know your entries, please. Give me a song. Bam, 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 mo. Woosah, woosah. Okay, let me relax.
They now try a different section of the Beethoven Mass.
All right, let's try again.
Finally, things start improving, and the day is over. Despite mounting problems, Lehlomela tries to remain positive.
I was a little bit nervous. Everybody's a little bit nervous and tense, but I think I'm relaxing now. I think the music will come through. Everybody has sort of highlighted and noted their weaknesses, so they know which sections they need to pay attention to. So I just need to coordinate everything. I got nervous a little bit in the beginning, but now I'm fine. I think I'm sorted now. I think we'll come.
It is the morning of the concert, and Lehlomela is frantically trying to find a timpani for the orchestra, an essential instrument for the Beethoven Mass.
Oh yeah, it goes through. Please pick up, please pick up. Hello, Tate. Lekai Tate. You probably know that we have a concert today. We're presenting the Beethoven Mass in C. And unfortunately, when I hired the timpani player, they don't come with their timpanis. So is it possible to get one? How do we get hold of one? Maybe if it could be delivered in Lesotho, is it possible that maybe you can assist us in that regard? Yeah. Is it? A concert is tonight, yes, sir. Also to I'm sure that something can be done. How? At home. Okay, sir. Okay, my brother. Thank you. He will just have to improvise if we get something that is close to that. Hopefully he can be able to do that. Otherwise, it's just going to be that awful sound.
Despite the great time pressure, Lehlomela goes to collect his son Boyketlo from school.
Hola! Come to daddy. Right. Sup, no? Hola. No le voy a school. No le chat. Everything just keep like that. So, let's talk. No process of them shop. Onogina school on that. Okay, give it a go. Dam, happy. Dam.
Lehlomela and Mpho, the mother of his son, are not together, but they are still on good terms.
I love you, my son. Okay, bye-bye. Bye.
Back at the sports club hall, the first thing Lehlomela does is to check in with the timpani player.
I don't think the cost will be an issue at the moment. Let's just make sure that we have a very good presentation. Yeah, so let's push as much as we can.
Then I think that will work.
Okay. All right, okay. Oh no. Okay, Nicebius, Messiah. Let's, ooh.
Yeah, because I
I know. Okay. So, but what we'll do is, ke tla ba jwetsa, ba tla lokisa sound ka tsela ena le dutseng ka teng.
The choir members are both tense and excited.
If we come with things like this, the orchestra, the performance, we might, as Rumula, get a lot of, I think, the fan base and support from the whole nation with time, because I think everything takes time.
Terrible. Yeah, we scrap it. All right, so we'll not do it. I'm not here to embarrass myself. That's terrible, guys. Horrible, in fact. You should be embarrassed that you tap in on stage. I don't it's one of those things. We can't do that. So I told her, I'm not really happy. The choir is not ready. But I want to have a pep talk with them now. We can't break off from this rehearsal with such long faces. I mean, if you look at them, you'll see a few long faces and it's not right before performance. Clearly, and it means we've cut our program way too short. Lagato's aria is no longer in the program. Voice high is not on point. Utsogeke flu. And then we have a problem with sing unto God. I get say bina le renka yo ke lona ba binang nna ke utlwa e lobokang.
Nna ka ra dula mo ga etsa ha tlo loka ka go bua ka teng.
Look, don't allow me to frustrate you. I have my own frustrations as a conductor because that thing it's tricky. So scan tumela go frustrate. When I tumela fela nah, I'm here to enjoy the concert. You don't perform at all, little stress. You need to really inspire yourself. Otherwise it will do. I promise you, if you have these long faces now, you're going to take all these long faces to the stage. Yeah, we can meet here 5:30, please. Let's meet here 5:30. Sure. The choir relies on you, the musicians rely on you. I have to rely on myself. Yes, I'm nervous, but I need to calm down so that I'm able to direct the concert the way that it's supposed to be. I can't bring her.
We're looking much better.
Finally, the big night has arrived.
I'm only now trying to dress up. I'm not happy that I've cut so many music out because the orchestra is either not ready or my singers are simply not ready. It's embarrassing. It shouldn't happen. Cutting the program. Imagine if we had printed programs. It was a plan, but when I realized that we are going to have a problem, I decided to cut it out.
Every time they perform a new work, they get better. Every time they complete a task, they get better. We get better as musicians because we get reviews. But the negative reviews that might come or that may come, they can only make us get better.
Mateko now comes forward for her solo part.
I was nervous before the concert, and then there were some hiccups here and there, and just had to put up with it and give the best show we could ever give to people because that's what they came here for.
Rejoice, rejoice, rejoice greatly. Rejoice, O daughter of Zion.
Yes, we had challenges, but challenges are everywhere. So I wouldn't want to dwell into that and say that it was a problem that were evident. In the first quarter of the year, we presented a huge work, whilst other conductors and choirs are still busy trying to find out what it is that they want to do.
The orchestra is not coping, and Lehlomela has to interrupt Mateko's aria. They start the piece again, but the same problem arises.
My aria was good. I felt good, really, singing it. And Even when I stopped, it was a bit of a disappointment, but there was nothing I could do because I could not start over and over and over again until they got it right, because we had a rehearsal. At the rehearsal, the orchestra was fine. Then at a show, maybe they were confused because we had to do a lot of music, so it was just a mess. So I had to just drop it.
Other arias, however, go much better.
It happened in Lesotho. It happened in a society where classical music is considered a bit of an upper class or type of music, but we brought to the people. We brought the music to the people. And it's a beautiful feeling. It's a wonderful feeling. I can't ask for more.
Beethoven's Mass in C, despite the absence of a timpani, is a resounding success.
We presented Beethoven. We had an orchestra. We had a hall, a very big hall. We had a certain type of audience. We completed the work. We amidst all the challenges that one may see that we didn't even foresee. It's the greatest feeling ever. When we celebrate our 10th year next year, it will be bigger than the way it was this year. It's exciting. I'm happy. I'm a big dreamer. I have big dreams. I have big plans. And one of them is I would love to see myself having a PhD in music. I would love to teach more. I would love to bring more people into this art. And I can only do it more when I have more knowledge myself of this particular beautiful art. And Serumula, when I started, I said within 20 years of its inception, we'll be having buildings, we'll be having students now that are actually even going to school to study music. Through arts, we can do so much. That's the future for Lesotho. That's the future for Serumula. That's the ultimate goal.